Hi, SafeShare community. My name is Schon Duncan. I am the director of Dadiwonisi. We will speak a documentary about the efforts to save the Cherokee language, and I am a citizen of the United Keetoowah Band of Cherokee Indians. First, I'd like to share a few facts about Native American communities that a lot of people may not know. There are over 500 tribes in the United States, and so a lot of those tribes have separate cultures, separate languages, separate traditions that a lot of people don't really see the nuance of. A lot of people will say Indians or Native Americans, but they'll never directly point to what tribe it is. When you meet a Native American person, a lot of times they won't tell you, hey, I'm Native, or hey, I'm Indigenous. A lot of times you're looking for a specific tribe that people are from, so you can kind of tell what their cultural background is and what they do and what their traditions are and where they come from. Two, a lot of people don't realize that there are several Cherokee tribes in the United States. There are 3 federally recognized Cherokee tribes, one being the United Keetoowah Band of Cherokee Indians, 2 being the Cherokee Nation in Oklahoma, and 3 being the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians in North Carolina. 3, and it's one of the reasons that we made the film that we made, there are less than 1,500 fluent speakers of Cherokee, people who grew up in the home speaking that language. Any culture has its language, the language that in which it communicates all of its traditions, all of its symbols, all of its agreed values. So language is indivisible from whatever culture it comes from. And when a culture loses its language, it loses the heart of who it is. Both of my grandfathers spoke Cherokee. It just was a part of who I am, and the older I get, the less I saw of people speaking it and of people picking it up and keeping it going in the way that I had seen it when I was young. Once my grandfather died, I chose to pick it up myself and learn as much as I could. And now I'm a language teacher, a language artist, a filmmaker, and everything I can do to put my language in the faces of people who need to pick it up and speak it. That's what I try to do. I do believe that we will always have our language as long as we have people who value who they are, where they come from, and the culture that created them. Growing up, I was always told that it would be really hard for anybody to learn Cherokee. A lot of times it felt like I was not Cherokee enough because I didn't know my language. When I decided to go face first into the language and chase it as hard as I could, I was greeted by first language speakers who taught me so much about my culture that I didn't know because I didn't know the language. It taught me so much about worldviews that were crafted by the language that they spoke. Our first language fluent speakers who taught me how to be a good Cherokee and how to be a better Cherokee, they gave me my language and in so gave me back my connection to my culture and my heart. And I have a question for you, SafeShare community. What is something that is unique to your cultural identity that if you erased, it would fundamentally change your life?